Welcome back to my channel, my fish and I. Today's species profile and care information guide will be on the fish with a whole damn a lot of AKAs. The Roseline shark, aka Denison Barb, aka Torpedo Barb, and a whole lot of AKAs that I ain't gonna mention. So let's get into it. This is one of the most peaceful fish in the aquarium. They can go with almost anything. Right now I have them in a 150 6-foot tank. Something they love because they love to swim and jump. They're active fish. If you don't know which fish it is, it's the one with the red down its side with a green and silver metallic shimmer on the top of its fin, yellow on the tail with the black, and the black coming all the way from the nose to its fin. These guys on the screen right now schooling in a group. Look at them beautiful fish. Look at that red on the fin, red on the face, red on the nose. Active fish. Easy to take care of. One of my favorite fish in the fish room. They don't bother nobody, and for some reason nobody bother them either, so it works out. But they need a lot of swimming space. I think the minimum tank you should have with these guys is a 5-foot tank, because they like to swim. They're active. They're always swimming side to side. Whether your tank is longer than higher, they love to swim. Trying to catch fishes, I have to be going all over, try to keep up with them. These guys swim all the time. They like to swim at the bottom of the tank or the middle of the tank. Maybe because the pink-tailed chalcis is always at the top of the tank. They don't really swim. But these guys, you have to make sure you have a tight lid on the aquarium. I had 6 of them and one of them jumped out. I didn't even know it was a little crack in my lid, and I found it several months on the ground, dried up. So you got to make sure you have a tight lid aquarium, because these guys are known to be jumpers. Sad but true, and they ain't cheap either over here in Canada. Temperature I keep them range from anywhere from 15 degrees to all the way up to 30 degrees. These guys, as I said, easy to care for, wide range. Active fish, and Tankmates, as you can see, can go with a wide range of Tankmates. I had these guys even at one point with an Oscar. An Oscar didn't do nothing to them. They can go with cichlids, rainbows. I had them with barbs. Right now I have them with angels. I have cory cats in this tank. I have calvises, compressor set, albino treadfin acaras. I have a whole different variety of fish, and they don't bother nobody. Nobody bothers them. As you can see, look, gara, some conga tetras. Let my tank stack with variety of fish, and they've been living together for almost 4 years, and no problem, all alive and well and healthy. They keep them. That's why I find, though, because at first I had only 2, and I found that they were aggressive. They're peaceful with the other fish, but they were so aggressive towards each other. So once I added more, I didn't have that problem. So I realized they're kind of more aggressive in a smaller group with one another, but they don't bother nobody. These guys eat anything. I feed them flakes, I feed them peas, I feed them garlic, I feed them carrot, I even feed them rice, I feed them bloodworms, earthworms, night crawlers, fish, shrimps, krill. These guys are not picky eater. As I said, as long as he has a right size tank, you can't go wrong with these fish. You know, they're peaceful. Adult get almost all my fish at Roseline sharks. They're adults. They're like 6 inches. Active 6 inches swimmer. So that's why you need a large tank. They come from the native rivers in southern India parts. But what I like about them, these guys, everybody like watching them, how they just always active in their bright metallic silver, bright red stripes on the side. Every time people come to my house, they gravitate to them, and they're quick. They're quick. They will dart. At first, when I get them, because they're in my living room, they used to just dart from side to side in the tank. Sometimes trying to hit in the glass and might injure themselves. But because they're in a high traffic area in my home, they're kind of used to people walking by. Over time, they're not as kiddish anymore. Over time, they learn to not be scared when you walk by the tank, and they can learn. So, but ideally, they're usually skittish fish, but they have so much Tankmates in this tank, and they get used to everybody in the living room. They don't do those crazy darts and jumping and hitting all over the place like they used to when I initially got them. I'm like, oh my goodness, these guys are gonna commit suicide in the tank. They're gonna kill themselves. So they calm down over the years, and now they're used to it. Great beginners fish. You can't go wrong with these guys. Peaceful. As I said, you just gotta have a tight lid aquarium, ideally a 6-foot aquarium, because they love to swim and they're always swimming. And keep them in a group at least 5 or 6. So that's why you need a large aquarium for these guys, because they grow at least 6 inches, and you need a large aquarium around 6 foot. Eat anything. Great fish, man. Beautiful fish. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. As you see, they're interacting with other fish. Okay. Nobody bothered them. They don't bother nobody. I didn't remember. Oh, that's some weather loaches in there as well. Look at that. Thanks for watching. I'm just gonna let the footage roll, and you can see how they operate in their fish tank habitat. Thank you very much.